Hey, what's up, jabronis? Happy Pride Month and welcome to another speed build. Today I'm building the apartments from the Big Bang Theory, as you can tell. This is in Del Sol Valley, which is the world we get from Get Famous. It is in the Starlight Boulevard neighborhood with like all the fancy movie career stuff. And since the exterior of the apartment, I don't know, I don't really watch this show, but the exterior doesn't seem to have been showed much, if at all, on the show, so I based it loosely off the Brookmore apartments in Pasadena, the exterior anyways, but really I just focused on getting the floor plan that you can see in the corner there kind of right. So this is probably one of the hardest builds that I've done, not only because I don't really watch this show, but there's just a ton of diagonal walls, which makes everything harder. But yeah, so this build was a suggestion from Tasia Khan, if I'm pronouncing that right, on my New Girl build. Thank you for the suggestion. It is right up my alley. Since the apartment, it seems to be like kind of another character on the show, right? But yeah, let me know if there's anything else you want to see me build in the comments, and you'll have to let me know what I missed if you are a fan of the show. I'll link the New Girl build that I did in the description below in case you're interested in that, along with all my mods and CC, of course, that I used here. But yeah, so like apparently like the address has changed in the show a couple of times, so you can see here I'm starting off with the floor plan, which is usually a little bit backwards from what I do. I usually tend to start with the exterior first and then kind of base the floor plan off the look of that. And here's a terrible glitch that so I just decided to make that a diagonal platform instead of a curved platform because that was driving me crazy and I couldn't get it to go away. So yeah. But after I did this floor plan, you'll see at the end, I just tried to kind of blend everything in to make it look more like a real building because the shape is just pretty weird with just the floor plan in there. But yeah, I do get why the show is so popular. It's super easy to like jump in and watch. Like anybody can watch any episode and get the jokes. I think for me, like it was just the stereotypes that I never really clicked with. Like as a lady nerd myself, I didn't really have a character to relate to. That's just me though. Let me know what you think or which character you relate to most. But yeah, I'm getting the lobby set up here. And if we're talking about nerd TV shows, the IT crew is always going to be the best one in my opinion. If you guys have seen that one, I'd love to get that basement stuck in a build somewhere. But yeah, so there are also a bunch of other apartments in this build that I build the floor plan of most of them, but I don't furnish them just to keep the lot less laggy. But also, so you can see I'm using the elevators there. Those are from Ravishing. That key box is from Pierre Sim Domaine du Clos. It's obviously not like an apartment mailbox, but is pretty close, so I'm using that. And I'm going to reorient this room in a minute. And I stick one of those wall mailboxes from Snowy Escape outside for functionality. But yeah, the Ravishing elevators that I'm using in this build are what the Sims will be using to get around because the stairs, I couldn't quite get them to work right because they're on both sides of the elevators and but they're not tall enough to wrap around the whole elevators, and I didn't want to use platforms because then I couldn't put stairs under them And so I just use these Ravasheen elevators, and although there are the stuff in front of it that's making it look like it's out of order, it does work, it does function, so the Sims can get to all the different apartments with the elevator. And to most of them with the stairs, but I think there's like one floor that they can't get to with how I have the stairs. I'll show you that at the end too, obviously, but here I have that reoriented room, and I'm gonna head down to the laundry room in the basement here. We obviously don't have coin laundry in The Sims, but I just used a bunch of regular washing and dryer machines, and I don't think they ever show us the fourth wall in this room, so I just kind of mimicked the wall that was across from it. I'm getting a bunch of these machines in here. I did play test this, and the Sims can come down here and do their laundry. In fact, there will probably be a load going if you download this from the gallery. My username is the Megstar on the gallery. I have a bunch of builds from TV shows and movies. Make sure you include CC. But this lot is up there now as well. You can see those bricks that I use on like the exterior and in here everywhere. I kind of hate those bricks, but they were the right, color brown, I think. That's why I used them. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this up. Gonna put a couple more laundry units and some laundry baskets, lots of signs, perhaps a couple to let people know to leave their clothes on, apparently, while they're doing laundry. Some nasty linoleum floors down here. And I hate how these machines like cut into the walls, so I placed those not cut into the walls, and here's where I'm just kind of mimicking the wall across from it on the fourth wall there. Some basic laundry clutter. And I put some blinds on the wall over there, but there's no window because it looks like there's supposed to be a window in there. But it's in the basement, so I just put some blinds for a fake window. Yeah, just filling in the walls and trying to make it look like an apartment building full of people use this laundry room. Oh, here's where I switched over to those signs from Snowy Escape to tell people whether or not to wear shoes inside, so you can adjust that. I think I have it so that people wear slippers inside. You might want to change that if you download this from the gallery. Here I am moving up to the guy's apartment and starting with the living room here. Space that seems to be shown most often in the show. And I'm just going to start by pulling out a bunch of bookshelves that I think I can put in here, and narrow them down later. But I went with those floors. I think those are from the MCM collection by Pierre Sim. Those wood floors. They're gorgeous. I think that door is actually from MCM as well. And I ended up sizing down those bookshelves there. I think they're from the New Generations pack or whatever it's called. But yeah, so the stuff that you'll see I have placed on there is placed with like move objects and stuff. And one of Pierre Sim's newest collections, David's Apartment, those shelves are from that. And that couch is from Oak House. And I end up putting a chair from his Lighthouse collection there instead of that one, that base game one there. Here we go, we're getting the basic layout ready here. There's that bigger, comfier chair I was talking about. Little round black coffee table. And I think that chair's from Oak House. It looks so good. And so like both of these apartments, the guy's apartment and Penny's apartment, I ended up, so like obviously you saw when I was building, the floor plans take up the whole length of the lot. So I couldn't make them any smaller. So they're a little smaller, all of both of these apartments, than I think that they should be. But I think that also works because they look full, you know what I mean? So they are a little small, but they look like fully furnished, and they do, like, I play tested them. I'd like, not everything works obviously, because there are some things that I smushed in, like the desk area over by those windows. You can't like use that desk, but like the kitchens work, the bathrooms work, the TVs work. There is a functional computer in both of the apartments. The beds all work. So it's kind of like, if the Sims can survive, I'm happy. And they can. So yeah, you can see that stuff I placed on that sized down bookshelf. That was all just like put there with the 9 key or whatever. Lots of like diplomas and blueprints and stuff on the walls, like nerdy superhero posters I tried to find. Obviously tons of books everywhere. Beautiful curtains from Domaine Duclos. Very good. Oh, and that's the Charlie pancakes are the doors and windows that I'm using. Beautiful glass door there for the bathroom that they have. Super good. I do end up putting like a little solar system thing on that table. But yeah, you obviously can't use that desk. There's not even like the right kind of chair. I grabbed these pictures from the gallery. Get some like solar system pictures up there. And here's the fourth wall in their place. I was able to find 2 different images of this fourth wall, and they were both different, of course. So I kind of just combined them and made some educated guesses. I think there are 2 desks over there. But yeah, so one of them I put a laptop TV from David's apartment. So it like looks like a laptop, but it functions like a TV, so that they would have a TV in that room. And then the other one has an actual computer on it. So just trying to make it functional and look right. Here's some of them diagonal walls in the kitchen that I have to figure out how to deal with. And I do end up switching these counters and the cabinets out for the Domaine Duclos ones, because I liked those like cabinets better. Looks good. I placed them all in like the same place, you can see. And the microwave, you can see there, I placed on a counter that I sized down, and I tried to play test it and it wasn't working, so I end up just putting them on counters. The microwave and coffee maker are on separate counters so that it works. Those arrows I put there as kind of like a little homage to like Sheldon's emergency exit arrows that he had on the floor at some point. I know that he took them away as well, but I thought that would be cute because I don't think there's anything on those walls. But here we are in Sheldon's room. Gonna get all of his bookshelves and stuff set up over here. And that is, I think that laptop that's in there is also one of those like TV laptops from David's apartment. Very good. These shelves just fit in here so much better. And Charlie Pancake's small collection comes out with those the dresser and the nightstands. Lots of cute sconces on the walls. And I love this object in here with all the diplomas and achievements and whatnot. I also give him lots of like rocket science stuff. And I do also place like a cat tree and a cat bowl in here. And as in my research, I learned that he at one point just got a bunch of cats after a breakup, perhaps, I think is what I read. Thought that was funny. So I gave him some cat stuff. Lots of books. And onto Leonard's room. Yeah, I really dislike that ottoman, but I think that the pattern looked closest to what should be in there, so I went with it. His closet, you can't use his closet, but it's there. And I love those wardrobe pieces from MCM. They're so good. Just all the right sizes. Lots of cool stuff on the wall in here. I don't think we ever see this corner, or I never came across it. So I just threw another little dresser over there. Those pillows are a friggin' lifesaver. Beds just look so weird with just two pillows. It's so sad. Yeah, just finishing up with some clutter in here. And then we'll be moving on to Penny's apartment shortly, which I had a lot of fun with, actually. It's really colorful over there. Alright, starting off with this cute blue love seat. She painted her walls blue too. She's got lots of fun like oranges and purples. Yeah, her yellow cabinets, so cute in here. And so I waited until I placed all the windows in the apartments also before I put them on the whole building to kind of, you know, make them look like they're all together. And here I'm using Pierre Sim's stove and oven combo because it is like the only one that won't stick out the side of those cabinets there. So that drives me crazy when you can like see it glitching out. That one doesn't. So I'm using all of his stuff there too. The David's apartment fridge and the sink, I believe, is all from the same pack. And her crazy fun pink coffee maker. Never used that before in a build. Yeah, fun orange light here. I'm just gonna scoot that chair in. We don't need 3 chairs to be functional in here. I do the same thing with the stools. One of them is scooted in and not functional, and one of them is functional. Just to get everything to fit, because it is like a little bit tighter of a space than it's supposed to be. I did luck out with that column fitting right there. Maybe I should have left those bookshelves there, but I switched them out to a different shelving unit that's a little bit smaller. Her built-in closet actually works. That's huge. I'm gonna end up using this headboard by Peacemaker. It's from their Kitayama collection, along with this bedspread, which I changed the color of several times. More of those oak house pillows to fill it out. And I think that the bed frame is also from the oak house collection. Just the like basic wood one. Some fun colorful curtains. Her place is so cute. Yeah, so since there's a laundry room downstairs, there is 1 functional hamper per apartment. So just 2. Here we're just gonna start filling out the space. Giving her lots of clutter. Lots of decorations on the wall. She's got a few plants here. Those plants I put on like her 4th wall. I could not find any screenshots of Penny's apartment 4th walls. So I just made those up. But it ends up looking real cute, like the rest of her apartment. Hanging this scarf off her sconce there. Thought that was super Penny. She's supposed to be messy from what I understand. Doing my best. Did a little research. I did learn that Penny likes her wine, so I put some a wine glass around, and I did put a bar like in one of the empty apartments downstairs, you know, in case she wanted to go grab a little cheeky glass of wine, because I could not figure out how to get a functional bar in her place that looked okay. But yeah, I'm just gonna be cluttering her place up, giving her lots of stuff on the walls. I put a lot of like pictures of the crew around. You'll see, I'll do that later. And then I decorate the roof for the like last episode ever wedding. So it ends up real cute. I really like Penny's apartment. I think I like it the best. But yeah, are you Jabrontons watching that new Duggar documentary, Shiny Happy People? Oh, it's wild. Jen from Fundy Fridays, if you guys watch that channel, is in it. I'm 3 episodes in because those are the ones you can watch for free. But super good so far. It's wild, dude. But it made me start thinking, do I want to build that famous Duggar house? I kinda do. I kinda do, guys. Do you talk me off of a ledge here or support me? Look how cute it is in that apartment. I love it. Say what you want about Penny, but she can decorate. It's kind of a fourth wall of her room, and I do put a mirror over there too. I don't know if there's supposed to be one, but I figured there was supposed to be one, you know what I mean? Squeezed it in there. I think these rugs are some of the last things I do in here. Look how fun and colorful her bathroom is. Yeah, okay, so now I'm gonna go around filling all the photo frames with photos that I took with the Sims. One of my favorite things to do in these builds. It had such a good touch, I think. Got Penny and all her girlfriends, and Penny and Leonard. Super cute. All right, so here I'm going to get this set up like how I saw it was in the wedding episode, or like kind of like that. Get a little boombox here and a little wedding arch going on. So this is technically like not, because you can't have a 5th floor in The Sims, so those are just half walls over there. You can see, you can get up here, but it's a little glitchy to play up here. But yeah, it's functional. So I'll get this finished, and then I'll show you guys the Sims that I downloaded from the gallery for this build. This build in the gallery if you're interested, and take you on a little tour. So like this video if you liked it, subscribe for more Sims builds, and I hope you enjoyed the tour. Bye!